মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যন সমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক
সাফ সিকুন মানে হৈছে হাইজিন মাহৰ সেই দিন কেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে একো টেনচন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে এতিয়া আৰু মনে মনে নাথাকি চুজ কৰক
অত্যাধিক পাতল আৰু কোমল ছালৰ বাবে উপযোগী ডাঙৰ পাখিযুক্ত পেণ্ট যি 8 ঘণ্টা আপোনাৰ সৈতে আপোনাৰ বন্ধু হৈ থাকিব তিনিটা সাইজত উপলব্ধ
আদিয়া জৰুৰী
সুস্থ নাৰী সুস্থ সমাজ
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে বৰ্তমান চলি থকা আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আহিবলগীয়া মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যনসমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক
সাফ সিকুন মানে হৈছে হাইজিন মাহৰ সেই দিন কেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে একো টেনচন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে এতিয়া আৰু মনে মনে নাথাকি চুজ কৰক
অত্যাধিক পাতল আৰু কোমল ছালৰ বাবে উপযোগী ডাঙৰ পাখিযুক্ত পেণ্ট যি 8 ঘণ্টা আপোনাৰ সৈতে আপোনাৰ বন্ধু হৈ থাকিব তিনিটা সাইজত উপলব্ধ
আদিয়া জৰুৰী
সুস্থ নাৰী সুস্থ সমাজ
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে বৰ্তমান চলি থকা আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আহিবলগীয়া মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যনসমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক
সাফ সিকুন মানে হৈছে হাইজিন মাহৰ সেই দিন কেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে একো টেনচন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে এতিয়া আৰু মনে মনে নাথাকি চুজ কৰক
অত্যাধিক পাতল আৰু কোমল ছালৰ বাবে উপযোগী ডাঙৰ পাখিযুক্ত পেণ্ট যি 8 ঘণ্টা আপোনাৰ সৈতে আপোনাৰ বন্ধু হৈ থাকিব তিনিটা সাইজত উপলব্ধ
আদিয়া জৰুৰী
সুস্থ নাৰী সুস্থ সমাজ
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে বৰ্তমান চলি থকা আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আহিবলগীয়া মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যনসমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক
সাফ সিকুন মানে হৈছে হাইজিন মাহৰ সেই দিন কেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে একো টেনচন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে এতিয়া আৰু মনে মনে নাথাকি চুজ কৰক
অত্যাধিক পাতল আৰু কোমল ছালৰ বাবে উপযোগী ডাঙৰ পাখিযুক্ত পেণ্ট যি 8 ঘণ্টা আপোনাৰ সৈতে আপোনাৰ বন্ধু হৈ থাকিব তিনিটা সাইজত উপলব্ধ
আদিয়া জৰুৰী
সুস্থ নাৰী সুস্থ সমাজ
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে
welcome to this special broadcast, Assam Verdict 2026. Well, the elections in Assam are going to be held on the 9th of April. It is going to be a single-phase election in the state. So this is the big breaking story that we have tracked, and we are going to discuss this issue. Assam is going to the polls on 9th of April. Elections to the 126-member Assam Assembly is going to take place on the 9th of April, and it is going to be a single-phase election. This was announced a short while ago by Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar live from New Delhi. Let's quickly listen to the announcement as far as Assam elections are concerned by the Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar before we take forward the discussion.
All 126 assembly constituencies for Assam, the polling shall be just in one phase, and the polling shall take place on 9th of April, Thursday, 2026. The counting shall be on 4th.
Elections will be on the 9th of April, single phase election, and the counting will be on the 4th of May. Now, elections are taking place in 4 states and 1 union territory, that is Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and the Union Territory of Puducherry. In Assam, as I said, the elections are on the 9th of April, single phase election. Kerala, it is also on the 9th of April, single phase election. Tamil Nadu, 23rd of April, single phase election. West Bengal, April 23rd and 29th, that is a 2-phase election. And in the Union Territory of Puducherry, it is also the 9th of April, and of course, single phase election. Assam, 9th of April, single phase. Kerala, 9th of April, single phase. Tamil Nadu, 23rd of April, single phase. West Bengal, April 23rd and 29th, 2-phase. And the Union Territory of Puducherry, single phase on the 9th of April. A total of 17.4 crore voters are going to exercise their franchise in the 4 states and 1 union territory. There will be a total of 2,18,000 polling stations in all these 4 states and 1 union territory, and a total of 8.5 lakh security personnel are going to be deployed. Now, cut to Assam, the total number of voters is 2.5 crore. Number of voters will be 2.5 crore. There has been a special revision of rolls that had taken place, and nearly 2.5 lakh names of voters have been deleted from the list after this special revision. Now, I have with me to discuss the first reactions about elections in Assam, that is on what we are talking, naming our show Assam Verdict 2026. I have with me Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, professor and commentator, professor from Gauhati University, well-known political commentator. I have with me Ms. Ratna Singh Bharadwaj, Assam BJP spokesperson. I have with me Mr. Dwigen Sarma, Assam BJP leader, BJP election manifesto committee member, and joining me from Shillong is professor and political commentator Dr. Prasenjit Biswas from the Northeastern Hill University. He is joining shortly. I've got 2 political panelists on my show tonight, and I have 2 analysts on the show, and I hope that we will get a good discussion. Now, let me first go to Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta. Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, single phase elections in Assam on the 9th of April. How do you look at it? And single phase, because it is after a long time, after decades actually, Assam is going to witness a single phase election. Now, a lot of analysts and commentators are saying that this has been possible because there has been a marked improvement in the security situation in Assam, and the administration is confident about holding the elections in a single phase. Your first comments.
I think this is one of the experiments on the part of the Election Commission of India, because Election Commission of India has also been talking about one nation, one election. They have been talking about holding elections together for the country, means for the national election and also for the assembly elections together. I think this is holding election in the state of Assam in one phase is maybe one of the experiments on the part of the Election Commission. Because the technology has improved a lot, security arrangements through lot of devices have also increased. I think this is a welcome initiative.
Absolutely. Now, Ratna Singh Bharadwaj, you are a spokesperson of the Assam BJP. In fact, only maybe half an hour before the Election Commission made this announcement, Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed a mammoth public rally in the heart of Gauhati. It is considered as a Gen Z rally, and it was targeted at youths in the age group of 18 to 35. Now, this was one meeting, major meeting of Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Only yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ended a 2-day visit to Assam. Prior to that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi made 2 other visits. So all 3 visits by the Prime Minister in less than 3 months, Ms. Ratna Singh Bharadwaj. And BJP National President Nitin Nabin had also recently addressed a large public rally in Dibrugarh. My question is, are you well prepared for the elections? Because it is just about 20 days left for the elections, maybe barely 3 weeks left for the elections, and the last date of nomination filing is 1 week from now, that is 23rd of March.
Namaskar to each and everyone, and in fact I want to give a big namaskar to Mr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta ji. He happens to be my mentor from Gauhati University when I was a debating secretary, my professor in charge. After a long time I've met. Namaskar sir to you. What you were asking sir is that related to the elections, and in fact when we were talking about, it is always told that Bharatiya Janata Party is in election mode. After one election we move to the other, and then we move to the other. So if you see the Bharatiya Janata Party, the government in Assam has done wonderful job under the leadership, great dynamic leadership of Dr. Wasbir Sarma ji, double engine government led by the great mentor Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Now one thing is that the government of Assam has done wonderful work, and so there is no anti-incumbency or as such. And at the same time, if you see Bharatiya Janata Party, the Dal is working like anything from the grassroots. If you see the booth committee from the the Panna Pramukh to the booth presidents, to the Mandal president, to the district sabhapatis, to the state president.
Can you have everybody on the screen, please?
And yes. to the if you see the national president, the newly appointed Nitin Nabin ji, if you see the entire dynamics of Bharatiya Janata Party, we are always in a mode of preparing our Sangathan from the ground level to the highest hierarchy. So that means, we the Karyakartas are ready on the ground. Yeah. Our system is ready. So if you see the visit of Prime Minister yesterday with nearly 47,600 crores and 2,090 crores by Amit Shah ji, and several socio-economic projects launched and infrastructure projects launched. If you see that Assam, not only Assam, Bharatiya Janata Party, wherever there is NDA government led by Bharatiya Janata Party under the mentorship of Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, we are ready through the government, we are ready through the Sangathan.
Absolutely. BJP is always on an election mode. I will come to Mr. Dwigen Sarma, who is also from the BJP, but Akhil Ranjan Dutta, now you see, there was enough indication this time that elections in Assam will be held before Bihu. Now it is going to be held on the 9th. Now, as I said, because it is not for me to say, we are all seeing it, including you. The Prime Minister has made 3 visits. BJP, the Chief Minister had made the Ashirwad Yatra, Sankalp Yatra. 10 days across the state. There was a massive response, and now you have seen the Home Minister addressing a large gathering. So BJP's election momentum is at its peak. Now you look at the opposition, which is led by the Congress. Their election, where is their election campaign? Why they have not been able to launch a campaign of sorts? Why have they not been able to strike an alliance with Raijar Dal, which is supposed to be their main potential alliance partner? Now, do you agree that the Congress is actually on a back foot, which is their own creation?
Okay. Let me at the very outset compliment Ratna Singh, who happens to be one of my very favorite students, and I have listened to her. She has been a very active and very efficient political functionaries of the incumbent party, that is Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, let me reply to your question in a different way. If you look at 2004, for example, when the campaign was at its peak, that is signing India, and the Bharatiya Janata Party was almost sure that they'll be coming back and forming the government, but that didn't happen. Therefore, by looking at the campaign and its visibility what is happening around, how Prime Minister, for that matter, the Home Minister or other central government ministers, including the kind of campaign being steered by the Chief Minister, it appears that the victory for the incumbent party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, is almost a kind of conclusion, or it's very conclusive. But in reality, that may or may not happen. We have not seen very visibility in terms of campaign of the opposition parties, or even in terms of coming together of all potential allies on the part of the opposition parties. But that may or may not necessarily indicate what is the people's mind. This government has been in power for 1 decade, and the government has tried its level best to do service for the government. It has, initiated or launched the beneficiary schemes one after the other. And also it has gone towards creating a kind of state of polarization in the pretext of religion or for that matter, many other identities. Apparently, the ruling alliance or ruling government of BJP is far, far ahead of in terms of its election campaign, in terms of the reaching out to people. But then you are not very sure what is happening at the grassroots. There is also a saturation point. We are not very sure how do the people have been receiving the kind of benefits that they are getting from the government, because when the Prime Minister comes, Prime Minister doesn't come only as he doesn't come as a BJP functionary. He also comes as the Prime Minister of the country. And when the Prime Minister comes, definitely there will be a lot of gathering. There are a lot of advantages on the part of the party which is in power to bring people together. That might not happen in case of the opposition. But you are very right that right at the moment, the ruling alliance is far, far ahead of the opposition parties in terms of campaign, in terms of reaching out to people.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Mr. Dwigen Sarma. May I request Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, please tilt down your camera, tilt down, so because you have a lot of head space, we can fix your frame. Now, Mr. Dwigen Sarma, you have been with the Congress, now you are with the BJP, so you know the functioning of the Congress party. Why do you think this is a crucial election? BJP has been in power in Assam for 10 years in a row. So, do you see that the Congress is really serious about challenging the BJP at all? Or what is going on in the Congress camp? Are they serious? Are they aiming at 2026, or as the Chief Minister said, they are not aiming at 2026 at all, they are hoping for 2031. What do you think?
No, Congress is not at all serious. I think Congress is not at all serious about this election. You have seen, I said in the last show that during the day election, the list will be announced by the Congress party. There will be a lot of revolt and people will start resigning. I said here, sitting here.
Yes.
And today I have seen, I have seen that many people have said very badly about the President and Wasbir Hussain and many leaders. And they were speaking against Congress party and resigning one after another. Now question is, Congress, I have seen for a long time that Congress, they do not have seriousness for the election. I have seen 2 years in BJP. Every moment BJP thinks of election, BJP is serious about election. And now, in comparison to Congress and in comparison to BJP, they are far behind in the election process. And I have my idea, what Akhil Ranjan has said, Dutta has said that you cannot read the mind of people. People of Assam has made up their mind that they will bring BJP, they will vote for BJP, and today also young generation, about 150,000 young people 18 to 35 years old, they have said, they have declared that we want BJP, we want Himanta Biswa Sarma as the next Chief Minister, and we want BJP. So this is the situation. 150,000 young boys and girls is not a joke.
Absolutely.
So I believe that they are far behind. Congress is far behind, and they will lose very badly, and there will be no contest in many places with BJP.
Okay, Ratna Singh ji, आप क्या मानते हैं, क्या डेवलपमेंट इज द काफी मुद्दा, ये मुद्दा अगर बोले तो क्या डेवलपमेंट ही काफी है, यही एक मुद्दा की काफी है भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिताने के लिए? ये अब समझते हैं असम का, व्हाट डू यू थिंक बेसिकली?
देखिए ऐसी बात है ना कि हम यदि सिर्फ उन्नति या उन्नयन या फिर हम डेवलपमेंट की बात करें तो वो एक पहलू है जिससे लोग ही बहुत प्रभावित है। आज चलने को सड़क नहीं, मैं खुद एक पार्षद हूं, निगम पार्षद हूं, और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर हिमंत बिस्वा शर्मा के नेतृत्व में गुवाहाटी म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन ने देखा है कि हर वार्ड में रास्ता और नाला बन गए हैं। तो आज जो सड़क पे पानी होती थी और यदि आप वहां पे आपने रास्ता बना दिया है, आपने नाला बना दिया है, तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे? उनको तो फायदा होगा। तो जब लोगों को जमीन पर उनको फायदा हो रहा है डेवलपमेंट से, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से, डेवलपमेंट से, हॉस्पिटल्स खुलने से, आज कैंसर हॉस्पिटल देखिए 17 कैंसर हॉस्पिटल कैंसर केयर फाउंडेशन के नेतृत्व में खुलने वाले हैं, जिसमें आज भी कुछ हुए और 7 खुल चुके हैं। करीब 2.5 लाख कैंसर पेशेंट इस बार बाहर नहीं जाकर फोटोन थेरेपी जो असम में अवेलेबल हो रहा है फर्स्ट टाइम की, सारे जितने सुविधाएं हैं वहां यहां पर लोग लेकर, कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स भी डिक्रीज हो रहा है, उनके ऊपर फाइनेंशियल बर्डन जो होता है कैंसर पेशेंट का वो भी डिक्रीज हुआ। तो मैं एक छोटा पहलू बता रही हूं कि सिर्फ डेवलपमेंट नहीं, वो एक मेजर पहलू है। आप महिला सबलीकरण का बात करिए, उन्नति देखिए, आप यूथ एम्पावरमेंट की बात देखिए, युवा जितना आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, आप नौकरी की देखिए, बिना एक पैसा लिए आज जितना 1 लाख का हमारा प्रॉमिस था, हमने प्रॉमिस किया था कि 1 लाख नौकरी देंगे, नियुक्ति देंगे, लेकिन आज आप देखिए 1 लाख से भी ज्यादा हो चुका है, 1,65,000। तो ये जो सरकार है जो कहती है वो तो करती है, जो नहीं भी करती है कि हम करेंगे वो भी कर देती है। तो मेरा कहना है कि मनसा जो है वो सही है।
मैं डॉक्टर अखिल रंजन दत्ता के पास जाऊंगा, I'll go to Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, but Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta has said, Ratna ji, that you don't know what people are thinking at the grassroots. ये उनका कहना है। तो do you agree that people अभी दुविधा में है या they have already made up their mind?
मैं अखिल सर का मैं डिफाई, वो अपना उनका ऑब्जर्वेशन है, पर मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि चूंकि मैं ग्रास रूट पे और हम जैसे काउंसिलर्स बहुत सारे ग्रास रूट पे रह के काम करते हैं, लोगों के अंदर अभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी है, लोगों के मन के अंदर नरेंद्र मोदी जी हैं और हिमंत बिस्वा शर्मा जी हैं और एनडीए की सरकार के पहलू जितने भी उन्होंने उन्नति किए हैं। मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि इंडिया साइनिंग जो था वो बीत गया। अटल जी ने बहुत सुंदर से गुड गवर्नेंस दिया। आज हमने गुड गवर्नेंस डे मनाते हैं, सुशासन दिवस मनाते हैं अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी के लिए। वो एक लैंडमार्क था, वो हमारे आइडल है, वो हमारे लेगेसी है, हम उनको फॉलो करते हैं। लेकिन समय आगे बढ़ गया है, समय आगे बढ़ते हुए नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में और असम में डॉक्टर हिमंत बिस्वा शर्मा के नेतृत्व में सरकार बहुत अच्छा काम करिए। मैं एक बहुत न्यूट्रल पर्सन हूं, पढ़े लिखे हम लोग न्यूट्रल पर्सन हैं और न्यूट्रल एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं कि बहुत काम हुआ है। और जमीन पे जो लोगों के पास पैसे नहीं थे इलाज के लिए, आज उनको पैसे मिल रहे इलाज के लिए। जिनके घर में राशन नहीं था आज राशन हो गया, जिनके घर में बिजली नहीं थी उनके घर में पानी मिल रहा है, उनके घर में सब सुविधा है, गैस, सब कुछ हो रहा है। तो लोग सरकार के साथ नहीं रहेंगे, बीजेपी के साथ नहीं रहेंगे तो किसके साथ रहेंगे?
कांग्रेस के साथ, जिसका कोई
अस्तित्व नहीं है।
Absolutely. Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, you see 10 years, a particular party, in this case, in the case of Assam, it is the BJP, which has been in power for 10 years. Now, generally, people, if they have to look for an alternative, if the voters have to look for an alternative, what is the alternative? Because for every narrative, the opposition needs to have a counter narrative, but we have not seen a solid counter narrative by the opposition. It is not for criticizing the opposition for the sake of it, because BJP can defend itself, because I am not here to defend the BJP or oppose the BJP or support the BJP. I am asking a simple question. For if BJP has its narrative, as espoused here in this studio by Ratna Singh Bharadwaj and Mr. Dwigen Sarma, they said BJP को साथ अगर नहीं रहेंगे तो किसका साथ रहेंगे? That is their point of view. My question is, what is the counter narrative? Do you think the opposition has been able to build a credible counter narrative? Because they are still struggling to form an alliance where they are not even coming out with any narrative.
We need to look at the people's plight, not from the parameters being defined only by the government. Ratna Singh has given a lot of elaboration regarding the achievements of the incumbent government, and they are doing it. I would not like to defy it that they are not doing it. But remember, when you talk about appointment, recruitment of certain number of aspirants or aspiring younger people, we also need to understand how much has been created, how much positions have been created by this government. Are they filling up the vacancies or are they creating new positions? For example, I'm a professor in the university. I know what is happening at the level of the college education, college positions, and so on and so forth. For example, for the university, a lot of new courses have been introduced. Not a single position has been created. The colleges have also come up with. The colleges have also. I think Mr. Sarma will get an opportunity to respond.
1,65,000 appointment is not a matter of joke. 1,65,000 appointment have been given. It is vacancy or new post, that does not matter. Government of Assam have appointed 1,65,000 of
No, Mr. Sarma.
employment giving.
Listen to me.
Now, listen to me.
No, please listen to me.
This employment policy of Assam has become a role model for whole of the country. Whole of the country, you see, Bengal minister is in jail for appointment of teachers. And here, the poor people are getting appointment in their houses.
No, I am not denying it.
So he's saying that he is not denying it.
No, I'm not denying it.
You are going for a critical point.
Please listen to me.
No, you are going for a critical point that whether it is
No, we are sitting together when you were in Congress.
That does not matter. It is
not defending it. Defend
it is.
Let me listen to. I'm not telling that the government has not done. I'm telling that government has done a lot in terms of recruitment, and I also appreciate. Because when I was getting my appointment as a college teacher, I know the kind of torture, I know the kind of challenges the present generation of teachers are being appointed. They are not facing it. I'm not denying it. I have written it publicly despite being a critic of this government. But I'm suggesting it. When you give a number, 10 years in power, I'm just asking a question. How many new positions have been created? The numbers are increasing. So what is the percentage of unemployed youth who have been aspiring for jobs? Those are the issues that we need to look at. Look at, for example, what has happened to irrigation. How many times, what is happening to the plight of the cultivators, farmers? Are they in a position to cultivate in their land? What has happened to Jal Jeevan Mission? Now, these issues, road constructions. I come from Dutta and Demaji and appreciate the government, the way the road construction, rural road constructions have taken place. And I have written it in public. So I am asking, there are issues beyond the roads, beyond the kind of advertisements which are being constantly being pursued or constantly being publicized by the government. There are issues that concern people a lot. People's income has increased. But we also need to understand it in comparative setting. Look at the GDP, state GDP, for example, it has gone up to 7.45 lakh crore or something like that. What has been the benefit of the people? Is the level of standard of the people increased proportionately? And these are the questions. Whether the opposition
but during an election, the mass electorate, the mass people, do you think you are asking these questions because you are an academic? You are going into percentage, you are asking this question because you are an academic. But as far as the ordinary voter is concerned, that voter will be only attracted by the development he or she is seeing in front of him, isn't it?
Not necessarily. Otherwise, never ever there would have been change in the government. Even after apparently lot of performance, lot of very good performance of the government, the party loses. Because people try to understand, people try to estimate, people try to compare who are getting the benefits. Are they getting benefits proportionately or not? I'm not suggesting. What I'm suggesting it's not only the opposition who will determine the narrative. There are people on the ground who may also determine the narrative and.
Narrative. You are talking about narrative. Let me ask Dr. Ratna Singh Bharwaz. Dr. Ratna Singh Bharwaz, basically what Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta is saying. Suppose you have to accept his argument. But then the people, they have to have an alternative, and they have to listen to what the other party, the opposition has to offer. But I don't know what is the opposition offering. Okay, BJP has given this. What is the counter offer? Is there a clarity on that counter offer by the opposition, which is led by the Congress in Assam?
Sir, I want to say one thing very important is like that we are least bothered. BJP is not concerned with the opposition. BJP is not concerned with Congress, and BJP is not at all concerned with the India Alliance, because we are concerned with our work. We are concerned with what the Karyakartas are going to do. And so we are having trainings, we are having Prishta Pramukhs, we are having booth committees, we are having Chaupal Baithak, Sutal Baithak, what we say. And so many rounds of Baithaks are going on in the booth level committees, across the state, but I have not found Congress to be active on the ground. This is very important thing, but I am not bothered about what Mr. Gogoi is thinking, what Rahul Gandhi is thinking. I am least bothered with that. Right now I am concerned with how far we the Karyakartas are going to take, and we are taking the good works and good governance of our government to the people. Now people are happy, sir. The reality is that, sir, Akhil, with due respect to Akhil Dutta, sir, people are happy with BJP. No doubt we will talk academically. Definitely, his questions are also pertinent, and definitely we need to answer that also. That exists there. But what I want to say, sir, that this is the very important and blatant truth, and very happier truth I can say as a BJP Karyakarta, that people are happy with BJP. The standard of living of the people is good, because I'll say as a woman, when a woman of a family is happy, the family becomes happy, the society becomes happy, and the children are all happy. Now, if you see the different schemes, now if I say now, Akhil Datta sir will say that we are creating hitadhikaris and so many things, but that also important. 10 रुपए भी किसी महिला को कोई नहीं देता है सर, लेकिन आज एक महिला के हाथ में पैसे हैं. She is having a ration card in her name. प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना is having in her name. She is having घर में उज्ज्वला भी है. She is having a bank account in her name. She is having direct bank transfers. Earlier, if you see, through the transfer of monies, lots of leakages used to take place, and the people used to receive the least amount of money transferred to the government. But now with the direct bank transfers, we are having a very happier situation. So people are happy because things are reaching them, good governance is reaching them, and definitely some plus and minuses are there.
Absolutely.
We will correct it.
Plus and minuses will always be there. We'll go for a very short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back after this brief commercial break.
এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি?
কৃষকসকলে তেওঁলোকৰ বেংক একাউণ্টত প্ৰত্যক্ষ আৰ্থিক সহায় লাভ কৰিছে. উন্নত মজুতকৰণৰ সুবিধাৰে নিজৰ শস্য সুৰক্ষিত কৰিছে কৃষকে. প্ৰতিটো বতৰত উন্নত শস্য সুৰক্ষা লাভ কৰিছে কৃষকে. কৃষকসকলে নিজৰ মাটিৰ স্বাস্থ্য বুজি নিজৰ শস্য উৎপাদন বৃদ্ধি কৰিছে. বজাৰত সহজে প্ৰৱেশ কৰি উন্নত উপাৰ্জন কৰিছে কৃষকে. এইসকল আত্মনিৰ্ভৰ কৃষকে হৈছে বিকশিত ভাৰতৰ শক্তিশালী ভেটি.
এওঁ চেছ শিকিবলৈ চেন্নাই কিয় যাব লাগে?
দেউতা, এই বাটাৰ কুকিলৈ শ্বাইন সুগাৰৰ এটা স্পেচিয়েল লেয়াৰৰ পৰা আহে। তেন্তে এই বাটাৰ কুকিজৰ বাবে আমিও কিবা এটা স্পেচিয়েল কৰিব লাগিব নহয়, যাতে এইও শ্বাইন কৰিব পাৰে। সানফিষ্টৰ নতুন মমছ মেজিক শ্বাইনছ, মচমচীয়া বাটাৰ কুকিজ সুগাৰ গ্লেজিঙৰ সৈতে নতুন মমছ মেজিক শ্বাইনছ।
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি? আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি? আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে বৰ্তমান চলি থকা আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আহিবলগীয়া মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যনসমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ। আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক।
সাফ চিকুণ মানেই হৈছে হাইজিন। মাহৰ সেই দিনকেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে? একো টেনশ্যন নোলোৱাকৈ কাম কৰিব মন নাযায়নে? এতিয়া আৰু মনে মনে নাথাকি চুজ কৰক।
অত্যাধিক পাতল আৰু কোমল ছালৰ বাবে উপযোগী ডাঙৰ পাখিযুক্ত পেণ্ট, যি 8 ঘণ্টা আপোনাৰ সৈতে আপোনাৰ বন্ধু হৈ থাকিব। 3টা সাইজত উপলব্ধ।
আদিয়া জৰুৰী।
সুস্থ নাৰী সুস্থ সমাজ।
আপুনি এগৰাকী মিউজিক এৰেঞ্জাৰ নেকি? আপুনি টিভি বা বিভিন্ন ডিজিটেল প্লেটফৰ্মসমূহত সংগীত কৰিবলৈ আগ্ৰহী নেকি? আপোনাৰ বাবে উত্তৰ পূবৰ সৰ্ববৃহৎ মিডিয়া নেটৱৰ্ক প্ৰাইডিছ এণ্টাৰটেইনমেণ্টছ প্ৰাইভেট লিমিটেডে আগবঢ়াইছে বৰ্তমান চলি থকা আৰু ভৱিষ্যতে আহিবলগীয়া মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যনসমূহৰ সৈতে কাম কৰাৰ এক সুবৰ্ণ সুযোগ। আজিয়েই আপোনাৰ প্ৰফাইল আৰু নিজৰ কামৰ চেম্পল আমালৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰক।
চাফ চিকুণ মানেই হৈছে হাইজিন। মাহৰ সেই দিন
Welcome back. We are discussing the situation after the Election Commission today announced the dates for the elections. Assam is going to polls on the 9th of April. It's going to be a single phase elections. Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, I'm coming to you, Dwigen Sarma, after this. Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, what do you think has gone wrong with the Congress? What are the issues you think the BJP is capitalizing on? BJP, of course, have a lot of schemes they have launched. They have targeted every community, every section in the society. Today's rally, for example, was specifically targeted at Gen Z. There was a rally addressing the people in Kokrajhar. The Prime Minister could not go, but he addressed it virtually. There was earlier a rally which was targeted at Barak Valley, which is the Bengali dominated districts in the Barak Valley, large rally attended by the Prime Minister. There was a rally by the BJP president in Upper Assam, focusing on Eastern Assam and the people there. So it's a very calculated way of campaigning. Now, do you think because every state, a strong opposition is always good in a democracy, but is Assam being deprived of a strong opposition, which is the result of the fault and lack of cohesiveness among the opposition themselves?
I do agree that opposition is, at least in the people's perception, public perception, opposition is in a very bad state. It has been talking about the opposition unity for last 6 months, and so the kind of outcomes that we have seen has not been as per the expectations of the opposition parties themselves. But let me also tell it happens because Congress very particularly has been out of power both at the center and also at the state level. And when a particular political party, for that matter the alliance is out of power, it has its own challenges. Let us see what is happening, in terms of migration of, party leaders from one party to the other. If you look at the BJP today, and the most important functionaries of the BJP or most important leaders of BJP are originally from the Congress party. They have migrated from the Congress to the BJP. It signifies, it implies that the ideological question has not been that important. Lot of people who were sitting together with us maybe 3 months back or 4 months back and criticizing the government is today with that political party and defending the party. That happens when the opposition, when a particular political party is out of power. Now the Congress has been out of power both at the center and also at the state level, and Congress has also need to act. It needs to act as the main opposition party, even building the alliance. Therefore, it has always been a challenge. It was happening in case of BJP too. I think these challenges apparently are very desperate. The challenges appears to be very disappointing. But as I was telling you, when you look at the grounds, we are not very sure. Are the people really happy about? Also look at some of the statistics. I was just looking at some of the statistics. People were asked, or the young generation was asked, whom do you prefer to be the next Chief Minister of Assam? Around 48% of the generation, probably younger generation, was giving Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma as the most preferred Chief Minister. But remember, 44% was also suggesting that they prefer Gaurav Gogoi as the Chief Minister. Only 4% difference. Apparently, opposition is not there, not at the ground, not at the campaign level, not in the visibility. Despite that, if 44% can prefer Gaurav Gogoi as the Chief Minister of the state, that indicates something. There are some kind of disillusionment, some kind of disappointment, despite the government suggesting or despite the government telling that we have given you the best, whatever you have been aspiring for, we are giving you. But then, as I was suggesting, there are some vital issues, there are some issues which apparently are not very, very.
I will. Yes, Dr. Akhil Dutta. I will not talk about the merit or demerit of these surveys. We are always at the receiving end. Whenever I do a survey and telecast it on our channel, people question us the authenticity of that survey, the methodology of that survey, so on and so forth. So I will not go into that. Dwigen Sarma, Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta has said that most of the people who are in the BJP today, large number of people in the BJP were earlier with the Congress. Now, my question is, if the voters do not have a credible alternative, I think the political parties who are not in the BJP also don't have an alternative. The only alternative seems to be the BJP.
Yes.
You are also with the Congress. Yes. You know the situation. Why did you join the BJP?
No, you see.
You give your own explanation. Why did you decide to join the BJP?
First of all, I like to clarify Akhil Ranjan Dutta that he said that some of our friends, they sitting here, they were in Congress 3 months back. This is not correct. I joined BJP 2 years back.
I was not suggesting you.
He was not suggesting. He may not have suggested you.
Anyway, I could guess that. I could guess that I joined BJP 2 years back.
Yeah, but why did you join BJP?
And one of the cause of my resigning Congress was the so-called few intellectuals. They started interfering in. You listen to me. One of the cause of my resignation was few intellectuals, so-called intellectuals, started interfering in the Congress internal affairs. They started signature campaigning for ticket, particularly Gauhati seat. I applied for Gauhati seat, and including Akhil Ranjan Dutta, 11 intellectuals signed against for a other candidate. For other candidate
No.
Listen. I am my list.
No, this is an allegation. See,
I have my paper with me. Now,
this is unfair.
I said at the time of resignation that Hiren Gohai went to Delhi for a seat of Karimganj seat. So I was fed up with these people. They said they think that they are intellectual.
Let's not go into personal.
No.
Why did you leave?
This is one of the cause that few intellectuals, in the name of intellectuals, they started interfering.
So intellectuals have driven you out of the Congress?
Yes.
Are you saying that?
Few.
Oh, how can an intellectual drive away somebody from a political party?
Yes,
you have to explain that. You have to explain that.
No, I have explained that they started interfering.
Tweet here.
They started interfering for the ticket of Congress party. They started signature campaigning. Signature campaigning. And 11 people, I know, paper is with me, including Hiren Gohai. 11 people signed for the Gauhati seat. And for Karimganj seat, they left Gauhati, Delhi, and sitting in hotel, they started pleading for one candidate. So these are the interference of these people. I was looking all these things, and I was fed up. In my first interview, I said openly that these things I cannot tolerate. I sacrificed many things in my life for Congress party, and these people are coming. These people are coming that they who should get ticket, they will dictate. So we cannot accept their dictation. We cannot accept their dictation. We don't take their dictation. And now Assam situation, you see, there are certain things which have developed. You see, there are there are so many things which have people of India has accepted. So many things, so many social reforms has been done by the Chief Minister, by this government. You see, child marriage is a big thing. It is a social menace. Then polygamy is a big thing. All these things, Himanta Biswa Sarma has stopped all these things.
Okay.
Now this employment he is saying whether these are vacancies or the new.
I have with me
listen,
senior BJP
listen.
leader and Union Minister Pavitra Margarita. Mr. Pavitra Margarita, I am doing a live show. What is your reaction to this announcement of elections on the 9th of March?
Going to Africa, that we are always ready to face any kind of election any moment because organizationally we are very much systematic and very strong to contest in any election. So although we don't consider BJP to be an election winning machine, rather we say that we dedicate ourselves for Rashtra Nirman, Rajya Nirman, and we are dedicated. We promise for Dikshit and Surakshit Assam under the leadership of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, under the stewardship of our Honorable Prime Minister Pramadana Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji. So we have already gone to the nooks and corners of our state and seeking blessings of people of Assam. People of Assam, and we have witnessed how millions of people came to the street to bless Honorable Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma in his last Jan Ashirvad Yatra. So this is a testament that yes, people are with us. So we are eagerly waiting for the day that is 9th of April, and we hope, and we through your channel also, we always seek the blessings and cooperation and mandate from the people of Assam. We are ready.
You are absolutely ready. That's what you see, man. BJP has launched a campaign blitzkrieg. Prime Minister has visited thrice. Home Minister has visited more than 2 times. You had the national president. So your campaign appears to be on a peak. What is coming next?
So now, not only honorable the leadership of our party, be it national leadership or state leadership, along with our the chief minister, the prime minister, and the national president and our state president. But most important thing is that even our grassroots workers at the booth level, each and every booth level workers are now going to the individuals, the voters, to residence to residence. So the same way, the visits of our honorable leaderships from the center as well as our party karyakartas at the grassroots level also are going to for the outreach to they are going for the seeking the blessings and support from the people. So you will find our party karyakartas at the grassroots level are spreading across the state at the having the flag of our lotus.
Right. My final question to you: what if I ask you what will be the BJP's election slogan this time? How would you describe it in simple terms to our viewers?
So it is the Sankalp for Dikshit and Surakshit, Assam Surakshit and Dikshit Bharat. So we have seen unprecedented, remarkable development in the state of Assam. So people of Assam practically witnessed the change in terms of development, and that is why development and development and development. This is the prime issue, and moreover, the protection of our indigenous people. Protection of our this cultural heritage, our civilization, and also to focus on our cultural heritage to promote. So these are the issues. So basically, that you see just one example. For the last 1 year, we have seen that there is no casualty in insurgency. So not only insurgency, even the rhinos of Kaziranga National Park are also safe in the hand of Himanta Biswa Sarma. So
any case, an election is an election. How do you rate the opposition? The opposition, of course, is led by the Congress in Assam.
So Congress are busy in the appeasement politics. They are limited and they are concentrating only in certain pockets of certain areas where, especially the places which are dominated by the migrants of the erstwhile East Pakistan, that is the present Bangladesh. So everyone knows that only in those 24, 26 seats, they are having, I must say, I do not have any hesitation to say that yes, they are very, very strong there compared to us. So they are busy there. But the rest, where indigenous Hindu, Muslim, Christian join, irrespective of caste, community, creed, are residing in Assam, we have a very strong hold there. So we are optimistic and we are confident that people of Assam will bless us and they will support Himanta Biswa Sarma for the third consecutive NDA Sarkar in Assam.
Absolutely, Mr. Pavitra Margarita. Thank you very much for joining me on this live broadcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Union Minister and Senior BJP Leader Pavitra Margarita talking exclusively to Notice Live. That was his first reaction as far as after the announcement of the elections. I have with me Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, well-known political commentator, professor from NEHU University. Well, we have Assam Chief Minister's first reaction also. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma has invoked Dharma after announcement of poll dates. Taking to X, the Chief Minister wrote and he said that where there is dharma, there is victory. Where there is dharma, there is victory. That is the Himanta Biswa Sharma's tweet on X in Sanskrit, where he said, where there is dharma, there is victory. So that is what Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma's first reaction. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas joins me from Shillong, well-known political commentator, professor in NEHU. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, we have Dr. Akhil Dutta on the program. We have two BJP spokespersons, Dr. Ratna Singh Bharadwaj and Mr. Dwigen Sarma. Now, your first reaction to the announcement of the elections, because it's just 3 weeks ago, just 3 weeks left for the elections. Last date of nomination is the 23rd of March, which is just 1 week away. This indicates that the BJP campaign is at its peak. Prime Minister coming 3 times, Home Minister visiting already twice. What do you make of it? Where is the opposition?
I'm particularly interested to really look at the kind of showdown that is happening at this moment. As my earlier panelists have pointed out, that there is already a politics of polarization. And polarization in the name of religion is something that should not have happened in the case of Assam politics, at least because Assam is a multicultural, multi-religious state. Instead of posing issues and also convincing people for one's programs and policies, what we can see on the ground is a kind of a sharp division, a kind of a religious polarization, a kind of a polarization in the name of value, in the name of valley, in the name of tribal, non-tribal, etc., etc. And each political party is trying to polarize in their own way. It's not just the BJP.
Okay, Dr.
I see that opposition has to come out of that polarization politics.
No, you are basically accusing the government in the state, the present government in the state, of polarizing. But that is your point of view. But apart from that, don't you think that what about the lakhs of people who are attending the rallies addressed by the Prime Minister, addressed by the Union Home Minister? What about the visible development that is taking place? Can you deny that there is any development that is taking place in Assam? Can you really deny it?
This development of infrastructure is something, it has its both positive and the negative. It can be felt. It's not just an electioneering issue, but it has a social impact. And one has to understand the social impact of these mega projects, especially the flyovers, the other big bridges that have been constructed. We have to see its impact in terms of natural, ecological and social impact. It's certainly not an election issue. So people, the way the pulse is going on, they are quite enthusiastic about development, no doubt about it. But if development was to carry the politics of the day, there was no need of polarization. So you can see development on one side and polarization on the other side.
Yeah, I'll take a comment from Ratna Singh Bharadwaj on this. But do you see politics in this development, infrastructure development? What politics is there?
You see, who is paying for this infrastructural development?
Government of India.
The airport has.
Who is paying for this infrastructure?
The airport has gone in the hands of private sector. Land has been given to certain private cronies, and indigenous people's land has been handed over.
With due
Plus,
respect to
government of India's investment is coming.
Let's get a response.
With due respect, I want to say some people will never improve. They will never improve in the sense they don't want development. They feel that development is not necessary. They don't even understand the necessity of a development. We being in a Gauhati, I have seen the condition of jam and everything, and now since the roads are made, the flyovers are made, there is a shortage. Now we are moving and we are able to reach our places in a very shortage of time. Definitely the Gauhati is increasing. Assam is now, we are having the population in a great big number. So this infrastructural development is needed. Today now, because of this Shillong expressway, the corridor development has taken place. The distance and the time will be nearly
5 hours.
Will be curtailed by 5 hours. So is it bad? Is it bad, Mr. What his name is?
Dr. Prasenjit Biswas.
Prasenjit, is it bad? You don't understand development. You don't need development. You can be happy as an early person. You can be an early man that is happy.
I'm going to Akhil Ranjan Dutta. Let Dr. Prasenjit respond.
Let me complete. You need to have development with a positive set of mind. People are happy with development. It is not being fed to them. It is a necessity. The development was necessary. Infrastructure development was necessity, and that's why it was been given to the people of India. Last 70 years there was no development, and you people did not make a noise. You people did not even said a single word against it. But you were happy with it. But since development is taking place, you are unhappy with it. You people will never understand the essence of development.
I am running short of time. I will have to go to Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta. Let Prasenjit please respond.
Yes, Wasbir, development comes with a cost. The point is that if the debt of the state rises to a certain level, which is not met by the tax revenue, state has to go for asking for more money to the center. And center also is having a not very sound financial condition at this moment. Debt is rising, growth rate is falling.
Sir, please compare the statistics of the other states also. Why don't you speak for the other states where Congress is ruling? Where India Alliance is ruling, sir, please speak few words for them also. Development is a necessity. No, development is a necessity. Need to be answered, sir. Development is a necessity. Development is a necessity, and the government is answering to all the debts and everything. Everything is taken care of.
If you cannot argue, don't talk. If you have to talk, you have to give an argument.
I've given an argument, sir.
No, you are giving argument. You don't say that. Don't say that.
You should denounce the light. You should denounce the light. You should denounce the water connection at your home.
You don't want to
anything, please. Let's one by one, please.
Kindly denounce.
One by one, please. One by one.
Please denounce, sir.
One by one.
You have an argument, you give the argument.
Please denounce the mobile. Please denounce your every development aspect. Live like an early person. That will be happier for you, sir. You want development, sir. You need development. That is the call of the hour,
sir. It has damaged the ecosystem. Brahmaputra river is drying up. There are lots of impacts.
Those all aspects are getting answered, sir. If you will follow the government properly, every aspect of your queries are getting answered, sir. We are doing the Bharatiya Janata Party, India Alliance government is doing the best thing. You are not
sector of urban rich. They are enjoying this development at the cost of the poor people. It basically a rich poor divide that has widened in the name of infrastructure development.
Mr. Biswas, you don't believe in infrastructural development. You don't want infrastructural development. You are speaking negative side of the development. You see, it takes 15 minutes to go to Panbazar from Khanapara now today. How much money people are saving? It takes 7 minutes to go to from New Gauhati to Panbazar. How much money people are saving? You don't understand that.
Okay,
you are always with the negative side. You are supporting the negative side. You are speaking of Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra is taking care of every care has been taken by the government.
Okay, let Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta. Dr. Akhil Ranjan Dutta, how would you like to conclude? What are your as a commentator, as somebody observing elections after elections in Assam, you have been yourself engaged in the electoral exercises, in the sense that in the surveys and all of my major groups who are analyzing elections.
Yes, and all. Let me be dispassionate. Let me be a bit dispassionate.
Very briefly.
Let me just clarify that I never signed anything, proposing or protesting against any candidature of any political party. I think Dwigen Sarma has, because he has taken my name, let me clarify it. Now, in terms of development, yes, the government has been doing a lot in terms of construction of roads. I was pointing out it in the very beginning. I come from a place called Dhemaji, Majuli. The kind of road constructions which has taken place, that has benefited the common people immensely, and we are beneficiaries. But then I think these are the responsibilities of the government. If you go back to 2001, when the Torun Gogoi government came, it was in a bad shape. And the government has also contributed a lot. But then we need to look beyond these statistics. Look at SDGs, for example, Sustainable Development
Okay,
Goals.
okay.
Look at what has been the
I'm
achievement
really-
of the government of Assam in terms of health
I-
and well-being.
I-
I have been a critic of the Congress. I'm a critic of this government. Tomorrow, if the Congress government comes to power, I'll be critic of that government. I'll be looking at,
Absolutely.
yes,
you have clarified your point of view. You have clarified your point of view.
Yes.
That's why I have identified you as a commentator and not as an activist. I thank all my panelists on this show. I have on this broadcast live Mr. Pramod Boro, the chief of the UPPL. Mr. Pramod Boro, newly elected MP from Assam. Mr. Pramod Boro, welcome to this live broadcast. You know, you are not it's a very peculiar relationship that you have. आपका जो नाता है बीजेपी के साथ, ये थोड़ा सा आज का दिन में, ये आज का तारीख में बहुत ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. You are not opposed to the BJP, you are not part of the alliance. तो अभी चुनाव अभी 9 तारीख को अनाउंस हो गया है. आपका फर्स्ट प्रतिक्रिया क्या है? What is your first reaction?
First of all, मैं हमारी जनता को बधाई देना चाहते हैं कि फिर से असम में एक बार अपने मनपसंद की जो कैंडिडेट है इसको वोट देके नया गवर्नमेंट बनाने का एक मौका मिला है. यूपीपीएल की तरफ से हम लोग बिल्कुल आने वाले चुनाव में कॉन्टेस्ट करने के लिए हम लोग अलायंस में थे. लास्ट जो बीटीसी इलेक्शन में हमारा रिजल्ट अच्छा नहीं रहा, उसके बाद थोड़ा सा बीजेपी हम लोग को दिख रहा है और बीजेपी और बीपीएफ का जो अलायंस है वो आगे बढ़ रही है. और यूपीपीएल जो है हमारा अभी 3 एमपी होने वाले हैं. हमारा 7 एमएलए था, काउंसिल में भी हमारा 7 एमएलए जीते थे. और काउंसिल एरिया में जो 15 सीट आते हैं, ये 15 सीटों में ही हम लोग का वोटर्स है, हम लोग का सपोर्टर्स है, हम लोग का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है. तो इसलिए हम 15 में से 15 सीटों में कॉन्टेस्ट करने के लिए सोच रहा हूं, क्योंकि 2015 में जब यूपीपीएल पार्टी का गठन हुआ था उस समय पे हमारा यही निर्णय था कि बोडोलैंड में डेमोक्रेसी को स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है. बोडोलैंड जो क्षेत्र है इसमें लोगों को सुरक्षा देना है, शांति लाना है और 26 अलग अलग समुदाय जो रहते हैं इनके बीच में फिर से एकता लाना है. तो अभी हमारे एजेंडा को लेकर हम लोग आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. इसीलिए इस चुनाव में हम अपना ताकत से लड़ने के लिए तैयार कर रहे हैं.
जी प्रमोद बोरो जी, अगर आपका जो भी एमएलए अगर जीतेगा, ये क्या एनडीए में सपोर्ट ऑटोमेटिकली आप क्या भाजपा को सपोर्ट करेंगे, एनडीए में रहेंगे?
4 तारीख के बाद बताएंगे वासबीर जी. 4 तारीख में चुनाव का रिजल्ट आएगा मई में, उस दिन हमको आपको बताएंगे कि हम लोग किसके साथ रहेंगे. तो अभी तो बहुत होने दीजिए. ये लोकतंत्र का बहुत बड़ा एक फेस्टिवल है, तो हम लोग भी तैयार है. बिहू भी आ रहा है, चुनाव भी आ रहा है, असम के लिए बहुत अच्छा माहौल है. तो इसलिए ये चुनाव में यूपीपीएल मतलब अपना दिल से अपना मनपसंद जो कैंडिडेट है इसको सिलेक्ट करके, लोगों का जो मनपसंद इसको सिलेक्ट करके चुनाव में हम लोग हिस्सा लेने जा रहे हैं.
ओके, फाइनल क्वेश्चन, आपका लिस्ट कब आएंगे? क्योंकि 23 मार्च को लास्ट डेट ऑफ नॉमिनेशन है. 23rd March is the last date. When can we see your list of candidates?
Yes, we have already the list of the candidates in our final stage. And today in the evening we'll have a meeting, core committee meeting. Then any moment we'll announce our candidate.
All right, Mr. Pramod Boro, thank you very much. Breathtaking story. UPPL is going to contest all the 15 seats and they are having a core committee meeting, and the UPPL list is likely to be announced by tonight or early tomorrow. That is what is the indication given by Pramod Boro. On that note, we end this special broadcast, Assam Verdict 2026.
মাহৰ সেই দিনকেইটাত হাইজিনৰ লগতে আৰামৰ প্ৰয়োজন নহয়নে?